Mariners hosting the Orioles, and the Orioles are plus 134 on the money line. The Mariners are minus 158. Over under 8 runs. Baltimore getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 154, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And Seattle laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 128, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by a minimum of 2. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to first pitch tomorrow. And when I make my picks, they're based off of the pitchers that you see listed above me. If they change the pitcher, chances are it's probably going to change my pick. So if you do decide to bet overnight, make sure you select the pitcher that you want. Irvin pitched once against the Mariners last year. 6 innings, 6 runs, 6 earned. They lost that game 10-2. He struck out 11 batters in that game. They are 5-5 as a team in his 10 appearances. He's averaging 2 1/3 innings pitched and 2.2 strikeouts per game in those games. They're 4-1 in his last 5 appearances. He's got an ERA of 1.4, and the under has hit in his last 2. The under is 3-2 in his last 5. His last 3 games, he's allowed 1 earned run, striking out 4, 1 and 3, and then 3 earned runs, striking out 4, and then 1 earned run, striking out 5. That's for Irvin. For Kirby, he pitched once against the Orioles this year, 6 1/3, 3 runs, 2 earned. They lost that game 3-2 in Baltimore. He struck out 4. They've won his last 4 starts. They're 7-3 in his last 10. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 6.3 strikeouts per game in those games. And the under is 3-2 in his last 5. They're 4-1 in his last 5. He's got an ERA of 2.6, averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched. His last 2 outings, 1 earned run, striking out 5 and 7, then 5 earned runs, striking out 9, no earned runs, striking out 10, and then 6 earned runs, striking out 4. And he's lost his last 2 appearances that he's pitched against the Mariners. He's 1-2 in his last 3, and he's given up 9 runs in 3 games, although he got hammered in 1 game last year. Head-to-head, the home team's on a 3-game winning streak. The home team is 6-4. Seattle is 6-4 against the Orioles. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog, getting or laying runs, is 5-5. The over is 8-2 in their last 10. The over 8 is 8-2 in their last 10. There's been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. And just for food for thought, Irvin is 0-3 in his last 3 starts against the Mariners. That's dating back to his days with the A's, but even still. The last game they played against each other, which was tonight, the Mariners won 9-2. And then the 2 previous games to that, the Orioles won 3-2 and 6-4. And then the Mariners won 13-1. They're 2-2 against each other so far this year. The Orioles are 1-3 in their last 4. The over is 6-4 in their last 10. The over has hit in 3 out of their last 4 games, and the over is they're 6-4 in their last 10. Losing to the Astros 7-6 and 8-2, then beating them 5-4, and then losing to the Mariners 9-2. For the Mariners, they're 9-1 in their last 10. They're on an 8-game winning streak. The over is 5-4-1 in their last 10. The under has hit in 4 out of their last 5 games. Beating the Angels 3-2, then the Padres 2-0 and 6-1, and then walloping the Orioles today 9-2. I'm going to take the Mariners with the money line. I'm going to take the Mariners laying the runs, and I'm going to go over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.